What's up, crypto kids, blockchain, profit seeker, my friends? How y'all doing today? It's Mitch, Crypto Music, coming at you from the wider DeFi crazy crypto market that's going on, right? A lot of opportunities, a lot of pitfalls, a lot of holes to jump over, a lot of crazy stuff going on. The Who exchange is not withdrawing. Apparently, they say they're going to come back with withdrawals. We know there's problems with so many, all these bankruptcies and crazy stuff going on in crypto, and a lot of it is the centralized bigger stuff, right? The stuff that doesn't have the transparency, stuff you can't see behind the curtain. The stuff they're like, trust us, the wizard's doing the right thing. And you're like, I don't know, I can see the man behind the curtain. There's no Oz involved, right? It's like there's a lot of that going on, a lot of the centralized stuff where they could keep secrets. They didn't have to tell us all. It's not on the blockchain. It's not on a smart contract. It's not where it can be reviewed, looked at, and discriminated by people, right? People looking through it, going through it. When it's behind closed doors like that, it's very hard to see. And a lot of terrible things. I hope you guys haven't got hurt, but there's still a lot of opportunity out there as always. And, a lot of that, you need to look where people are going and don't go where people are not going, because you might be the only one there unless it's like some sort of sustainable ecosystem. And we got at least one of those to go over today. But today, let's look at the big winner in the past little bit has been Avarice, right? Avarice has just been killing it. Now, the B and B side has been, went up a little bit in the auction as of yesterday, because what they did is they launched a BUSD side, right? So we have two sides, and you click this button right here to get to the BUSD version of AVC, and then obviously to click it to get back. And a lot of the money that's going into the BUSD pool, actually some of that comes back into here in BNB. So as you can see, it kind of went up. We had been in the 300s, down into the 200s, then it kind of got into the 100s, right? 140, 137 was the lowest, and then boom, first day of that, we find out there's going to be injected liquidity, 226. 168 today. So we had a problem with the BUSD being the UI had some issues. So day two, to make a long story short, day two basically doesn't exist. There's like whatever day one happened, right? That's over with. They're going to fix the UI. They're going to, if you bought in but you didn't stake your coins, they're going to just email them to you, or airdrop them to you. And I believe if you staked them, then they might just show up staked or something. You might also get those airdrops. So keep an eye on that, and you'll have to stake those into the BUSD side of things. But clicking over here to Avarice on the Twitter, 300K buy on one BUSD on day one BUSD launch, which is a big part of the reason why you want to get in at the beginning, right? Like, you don't have to. People are like, I could get way more tokens just waiting a week and then getting in. True, but a lot of that BUSD is given out right at the beginning, and to get like that instant bam, 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 20% return that can 30% return that can happen in the first few days, you have to be in the first few days, right? So they 1.8 million did drop in, so you're getting very, very, very few tokens per BUSD. True that, but the amount of BUSD that's coming in is huge, and so you get that flooded to you. Sure, those tokens are going to be diluted in no time, but you will make that back in BUSD. You take half that BUSD that you get back in your divs, anything that's over the top, and try to get out your house money, and then just start buying in more tokens with whatever's over the top. You still got the original tokens. I hope that makes sense. It's easy to get on house money in this type of scenario by getting in right at the beginning, loading it up. When you get back your BUSD from your first stakes ending, say you put them 10 days out, after that 10 days, take your money off the top, take the tokens that you have, any BNB that's left, buy more coins. You're now in Avarice for free, and just start rolling it, man. Just start rolling that stuff and use whatever strategy you like. I'm not saying that I got the best strategy in the world. There's a bunch of different ways to go with this, but you need to go with basically what your risk tolerance is, right? Hey, did you see the Ivana Trump died yesterday or today or something? So AVC, that's the regular one. We're over here on the BUSD right now. So I have these tokens that were put into my wallet. So I think that was from what I put in yesterday. I'm not sure, but BAC to this is infinity. I'm not sure if we can enter now. It actually said not to enter the auction, so let's go over and have a look at the Discord, and that will tell us that stuff. So let's see down here at the announcements. Okay, so here we go. A quick note. We've disabled buying on the website. It is possible to do so on the contract. Do not do this. We won't be refunding people who buy from this point onwards. You have been warned. Your funds won't be valid in the new contract and the tokens will be useless. So please don't buy manually. Also, remember, BNB lobby is unaffected and everything remains the same on the BNB side. So let's go back one more and have a look at what all that was going on. First things first, we really appreciate your patience following the vague messages we put out last night about the token amounts on the UI. We needed time to finalize our analysis of the problem and our solution. The issue is, unfortunately, that there is a logic error within the amount of minted tokens in the BAVC lobby. This affects the total amount of tokens and the investors got, which is not what we promised the community. The tokens were essentially cut in half. Technically, we could have continued. The lobby would have just sold half of the promised supply every day moving forward, but long term, it wouldn't have been sustainable, or if the betterment of the community interests wouldn't have been sustainable, or in the betterment of the community's interests. The betterment. So what does this mean moving forward? 1. The dev will migrate the current day 1 lobby to a new contract. This can be done before the current day ends, so day 2 will be day 1 on the new contract, and everyone who participated in day 1 will get the right amount of tokens to stake tomorrow, day 2 of the new lobby. Everyone who already stakes their tokens can migrate their stakes to the new contract tomorrow, day 2 of the end of the contract, and will get extra tokens based on the 3 million total per day. So to clarify, this means all the funds are safe and the right amount of tokens will be sent tomorrow, and tomorrow day 2 will start for the BAVC lobby. Okay, as you may have also seen, the buys have been disabled as of a few hours ago. Despite the issue, buys were still pouring in prior to the disablement. 100k roughly was entered into the lobby. Everyone who entered in will be refunded manually today. Keep an eye on your wallets. As all of the funds are safe, our plan moving forward remains unchanged. We have the funds for our buybacks of both BUSD and the BNB pool, as well as the marketing development budget still intact. This is unaffected. We will continue to build. We will not be stopped. We're truly sorry about all of this and hope that you understand and remain confident in the team. Yeah, way confident. Stay in tune with the announcements here today as we move forward. We hope you all have a great day, and thank you again. Okay. Here's the last one. Good evening, Avarice family. We have a lot to go over. So we are on track for a new contract launch. It will be launching tonight at 00000. You will be able to find the lobby on the website as usual and buy tomorrow as normal. This is essentially day 2. The funds from tomorrow's launch are the first set of divs for day 3 and 4 as usual. For day 1 buyers, your tokens will be airdropped to you when we relaunch the contract. You can stake them whenever you please, but to ensure you start earning divs as soon as possible, stake them on the 15th when you receive them. You will have until the end of day 2 to stake them. There is no difference to you, day 1 buyers. Just make sure that you stake, okay? For those that bought today, you will be refunded in pure BUSD soon after the contract relaunch. We will have until the 23:59 UTC to purchase in the lobby as usual. Okay. All in all, this ultimately works out to be a small setback. Funds are safe and the project will proceed exactly as planned following this relaunch. No launch goes perfect. It's just the way it is. We're in crypto. We understand that. We really appreciate the understanding and patience you've given us. Now, on to some more exciting news. We have 696,000 to be injected in both the BUSD pool and the BNB pool. So We won't mess around. We will start the BNB injections on Saturday, the 16th. We will be putting in 100K of the 700K immediately. Not to mention the 30 daily BNB and 3.5% daily BNB buyback injection. Saturday will be huge BNB day. Nice. Now, for the rest of the BNB injections funds, we have analyzed the market and we are well aware of the upcoming FUD surrounding the potential huge $3 billion worth of BTC dumping. Might happen. This is the reason why platforms such as our BUSD pool are so strong. Many people are stabling up. What we will be doing is keeping all the BNB injection funds in pure BUSD, and we'll convert 20K BUSD daily into BNB, which will be bought back over the next 30 days. Smart. This is the absolute safest bet for the community, as if the markets do continue to be shaky, this will hopefully equate to more BNB entering the pool, meaning more BNB divs. Smart players will be flocking here to accumulate as much BNB as possible before the next bull run. As for the 696,000 BUSD injections we did with the BNB pool, we will monitor daily activity and establish a plan for these injections to reward everyone as much as we possibly can. What do you get when you have a stablecoin dividend paying project with huge BUSD injections on the horizon and an inbuilt lending feature during a bear market? I think you all know the answer. So all in all, keep an eye on your wallets for your airdropped tokens, BUSD, depending on what you have bought, and keep an eye out here for when we announce the relaunch. Please feel free to ask any questions on the chat. I will keep everyone totally updated in my Telegram as well, but that's where we are for right now. So, wait till tomorrow and then do what you're going to do, right? That's basically, in a nutshell, that's where it's at. I'll be putting into the BNB still a little bit every day, and be dropping into the BUSD pool every day, because I think it's just one killer damn way to make some serious amounts of passive income, right? Okay, moving on from there. Avarice is certainly taking up a lot of air, but there is, with $1.7 million in the first day, a lot more millions going to be coming in. This is a great chance for us all to get on house money quick and have a nice little passive income play to help us get through this nonsense, right? Okay, moving on from there. Solar Protocol launches tomorrow, probably today if you're watching this today, but you can get in on day one. If you get in at the launch, you get a pretty good discount, $50 per Kelvin, which is what you need to buy the stars, right? You need Kelvin. We're going to be buying this on Beethoven X, one of my absolute favorite DeFi protocols in the whole freaking planet. I love the guys at Beethoven X. I like the team. I hold a bunch of F beats and have for a good long time. And there's very little projects I'm into as much as I'm into them. And the fact that Beethoven has teamed up with them and these guys are working with them, that makes me feel a lot better and it makes me want to get in. So there's that, right? So what they're doing is, you got to come in, you got to have some stables, right? So the way that Beethoven works is you can create pools with any amount of like 10% of one coin and 90% of another. You could create pools with like 6 different coins. You could create all sorts of different pools and they all balance out automatically, right? They do like a Ray Dalio type balance your portfolio for you automatically, and it's pretty cool. So I just love I just love Beethoven. I think it's one of the coolest projects in the world, and they have teamed up with Balancer. They're doing stuff on other chains with Balancer, and all that feeds back into us FBeats holders. And what's really cool about Beethoven is that it's really simple to buy in at any percentage, right? If you want to create a pool that has 10% of a stable and 90% of something else, or in this case 30% of a stable and 70% Kelvin, then it's really easy to do, and you just go in there. It basically will do it all for you. It will allow you to zap in. Beethoven is genius, man. It's one of my favorite protocols, and these guys teaming up with them makes me bullish and makes me like it a lot. So there's that. So they are using a LMS style, like with Horde, where it balances the price at a certain place. They call it SB something. It's like a smart bot injection or whatever. Doesn't really matter. The point is they have a stabilizing feature, right? And that stabilizing feature is going to stabilize at $65 to $75, right? Something like that. And so we're buying at 50. We're getting an automatic increase. You do need to reinvest for a little while, right? I'd say first 30 days, go ahead and reinvest as much as you can. That's what I plan to be doing. That way you don't have any, you're not getting slapped in the hand for being the, a not helpful participant, right? So you'll come in, like here it is. The price is going to stay at $65 to $75. We get a this is if you get here, you can get a 30% discount. But we're basically getting a 30% discount anyway. That would be a 30% discount on top of it if you come in and try to get this voucher here. But don't worry about that. You get that if you want. That's not really the point. The point is this thing's launching. You could get in at $50 per token instead of $70 per token. Then you stake it. You start earning your passive income. It stabilizes up there at $60 to $75. You're earning a stable passive income with an automatic increase built in. Not financial advice. Everything I've mentioned on this channel is risky. This is DeFi, for goodness sakes. But this to me is a pretty good and easy way to get us some serious gains and earn us some good little stable passive income that's more than what you put in, because we're getting this bonus here, and start using that in this down market. We're going to need these type of things, right? We're going to need them badly. This Phantom Hub, great channel. I recommend. He's been putting out a whole bunch of these amazing infographics and a whole bunch of information about Solar Protocol, and he's really got the the inside connection on all the 411 on how to, find out all the inside information, right? And so come check this out. It's really, most of the stuff he writes is really well written, and he's super into this Solar Protocol, which I like it a lot too. I'm hoping to win that $30 voucher, 30% voucher. And if I don't win, I hope one of you guys win it. All right, so there's that. That starts tomorrow, and, more stable passive income for us, right? All right, moving on from there. Okay, more not financial advice. This is Pirate Nodes. Pirate Nodes launched today. You can mint an NFT today. What is it? It's a node protocol. They got a doxed founder. They have a lot of different innovation, and they actually have themselves a game. And it seems pretty cool. I'm not telling you to get into this, but the way it works is each, after a certain mints, amount of mints, the cost goes up. And it keeps going up. And so the sooner you get in and mint yourself one of these boats here, the better off you are. Here is their Twitter, and basically, we have launched a date for our play to earn pirate ships game, July 23rd, 9 p.m. Public mint is now live for our pirate characters. This is today. If you are looking to play the play to earn game, you will need to own at least one character. Every 25 purchases of each character, the price increases 3.75%, so get in quick. Our play to earn game is now available to all pirates. This is just a game without the play to earn aspect incorporated, but it'll give you a feel for what you're in for. Jump into the Discord and ask for a link to get going. Pretty awesome. It seems like a pretty good play. I'm going to go ahead and mint me a character and all that, but just wanted to let you know that this was going on. The breakdown of the token distribution is as follows: 80% to the rewards pools, 12.5% to the treasury, 7.5% to the liquidity pool. A little bit different of a scenario, but there is only a total of 500,000 in circulation. 75,000 tokens sent to the LP, and the other 425,000 are held in the reward pool for the wallet distribution. Not going too deep into this, but here is your team out front. I'm going to leave this for you guys to go and check out and decide for yourself whether you like pirate nodes or whatnot. But the last thing I want to talk to you about, which I'm super, super bullish on, is Prometheus DeFi. The chart here has just been insane, man. They have a lot going on. And I'll probably go ahead and hit a separate video on these guys to give you a full detail. But the PHI. But the price here we're 22% up for the day. We've been, even for the past couple weeks, it's just been going up and up. And why is that? Well, they started a revenue sharing, and the way the revenue sharing works is pretty insane. On the first month, anything you put in, you got all your money back plus, like 100% ROI in a month. Whoa, right? That's so. Now, a lot of people had already had their nodes, right? They already had their nodes in the past. We're not a node protocol anymore. But you come in, you buy these temples. Our current price is $155. Obviously, that just went up, and I expect it to go up a lot more because we got this dividends distribution thing going on now. That's what's new. And basically, what you do here, you can purchase your nodes, right? Whatever you have in nodes, how many, whatever, this is worth 100 PHI, this one's cost 100. Whatever it costs you to put it in is how many PHI you are also allowed to stake in the dividends reward pool. So based on how many of these you have is how many of the PHI you're allowed to stake in this dividends pool, which is like pumping out the crazy money. Now it can get diluted, right? Because they put like whatever it was, $20,000 into the rewards pool this month. I think that's not really the point. Here we go over there and check it out. Prometheus DeFi. Let's head over and talk to them. All right, so we get these regular announcements for our what the money's worth or what the money's doing, what our treasury is doing. And these guys have been better with the treasury than anyone else I've seen outside of maybe Horde. And what they basically done is, they had their three things. They had farming operations, trading operations, but the trading operations keeps blowing everything else away, right? 290% up total since the start, and we're down 38% on farming, right? You include farming and trading together, we're only up plus 15%, but it's the trading that's done everything. It's carried us away through this whole thing. So not long ago, we had a vote, and they said, who wants to put a lot more of the money into trading? Everybody said yes. Everyone's like, yes, more in the trading. Obviously, that's where all the money's coming from. Everyone happily did that. So that vote has been taken. A lot more of the money should move over into the trading soon based on that vote, meaning these dividends are possibly going to go up, but they've been pretty off the hook already. For instance, the first dividend of 19,000 BUSD will be distributed on the 15th of July. In order to claim your share, you can claim and approve your GPHI in the dApp, lock or burn PHI and gain. It's pretty crazy. The dividend is divided in two pools, 50% to the GPHI holders and 50% to the DPHI holders. Let's give you a concrete example to understand how much you will receive. 50% of the dividend goes to DPHI, so $9,500 in BUSD. There are 4,800 Sutton coins circulating, so that's $1.9 per freaking PHI that you have in there. PHI is less than $1.9. That's crazy. I mean, so in 1 month, whatever, if you had bought now, obviously if you bought way in the past when it was $30 per token during the bull run, this doesn't really matter, right? But I bought a couple nodes, or a couple temples just the other day. I'm up on all of those. Not to mention, I can stick a lot more of the pie into here, earning these rewards, right? Anyway, this means that one DPHI equals 1.9 BUSD. Wow. This value decrease the more there are new DPHI circulating, of course, so you get diluted a little bit. But the value might also increase because we plan to give more and more dividends each month. You have to make your own calculation and appreciation of the performance of the treasury to make your decision. If you want to know more or don't fully understand the V2, check out these Medium articles. So pretty cool, right? So let's go back over to that app and we'll look at it really quick just to kind of make sure we got an understanding of it, right? So you come into your temples, you purchase a temple, and you can purchase them with a 10% discount right there, right? If you click that, you get a 10% discount for buying in BUSD. And so you would, click on the temple that you'd want, click how many you want, 10% discount, and that tells you how much it would be, $139 for your temple instead of the $155, right? Now these things decay over time a little bit, which is what makes it more and more sustainable, right? So for instance, this Zeus temple that I bought way early on, it makes 0.199 per epoch, right? But the one I just bought recently makes 0.333. The one I bought not long before that makes 0.325. The one I bought in between all that makes 0.318. So you can see how it decays a little bit, and it just decays over the first 1 year. So these pump out the PHI, right? And beautiful. We like pumping out PHI. We take that PHI and you can either roll it into more, you can sell it. So those are two options you have, or you could come into this dividends pool. Now in this dividends pool, like I said, you have to have so many PHI. See, it says here the total max lockable PHI for me is 1,469 because that's what I have in the temples, right? This is the max amount of PHI that you can lock. More temples you have means the more PHI you'll be able to lock. And the more that you lock in here gives you access to that BUSD pool, right? Gives you access to the treasury's investments profits. Okay, total locked is that much. Total PHI burned 5,800. Average lock times is 1 year, and you can even burn your tokens all together by doing this, right? So total GPHI dividends distributed. Here's all that. My share, I only have a couple in there. I'm planning to put in a lot more, but I'm trying to like build up my nodes at the moment, right? So you can choose how long you want to put them out there. And I did 2 years, but I'm going to just do burn forever from now on and just get my maximum amount of BUSD because I don't think in 2 years I'll be getting those coins back. And if I do, great, whatever. I'm not too concerned about that. I'll be way on profits, of course, long before that. So there's all that. You'll be able to claim these dividends when it comes time. And there is a referral program. If you use my link, you get a 10% discount on to create your nodes. So if you want to, grab one of these nodes, you get a 10% discount on your first node using my referral link. Use your referral link to get 7.5% in PHI on all their nodes. So with this type of referral program, I think this has a lot of chance to grow. This was revamped to be a little bit more generous towards towards influencers. So we should see a lot more people coming in. But there's all that. I'm super bullish on Prometheus DeFi, earning back all, everything I put into here. I'm going to earn back, it's crazy. It's the amount of profit that's rolling in from this is pretty insane. And as you can tell, I'm pretty happy about it. All right, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Got a lot more coming your way. There's a lot more projects I wanted to talk over, but I just couldn't get to everything, right? This video is already super long, and catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.